And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Alright, new recording session, back from vacation. All last week was I was out of town, so yeah, anxious to get back into it here. And let's clean up some of our inventory, give ourselves some free space, all sorts of goodies. I want to start getting into research again. Obviously, we have a little bit of excavating going on, ever so slowly, expanding our area, and that's our huge copper that we started on. And I did move copper. Now it's over there, next to tin, and I got lithium moved down. So it was way up here. So I got that moved all down here, all nice and cozy. And yeah, we're just sort of working on getting, you know, this kind of depleted so we can migrate to the new system. And we haven't really been getting attacked very hard, so everything is all good. Also, we've got gold coming up, but not being smelted. And I've been slowly getting all of the stuff re-automated here. So we've got the lithium coils, we've got over here the titanium or the tin based upgrade modules and lightweight machine housings, and we've got servo motors, and over here we've got this semi-manually, semi-automated system for Mark II batteries. So we've got some of those coming in a little bit. It's, you know, using these, it's more efficient, and they can just sit and work. It's the copper wire that's the big issue at the moment. So, you know, I could like drop all of those in and just grab all of those and put those in. Sure, why not? So it's pretty fast once it gets going. And then we can just borrow some copper wire from here and there. So yeah, once we move into the Mark III batteries, which will be soon, we won't even need the Mark IIs anymore. There is an upcraft, I believe. Yeah, see, there is an upcraft to them. We could start that now. I'd like to get the building blocks automated this episode. So we've got the if we look, manufacturing, we have hardened, and then alloyed, and then there's a precision alloyed, and I'm not 100% sure what the difference are. So we'll find out. We'll find out. Also, people have been screaming at me about the Minox on the little pop-up that came up, which doesn't come up now that I have missions disabled. And people sounded a little panicked, like, oh my god, you got Minox. And you can tell that if you, let's go somewhere dark and open the hollow base. So here's my hollow base, which is K, the letter K. If we look down there, you can see that effect right there. That is the, hey, you've got Minox effect. Now you notice there's nothing really connected to there, because when I built lithium initially, I actually put some conveyors down there. Let's head down there to illustrate this. See, lithium, there's no conveyors on lithium, nothing here. But if we go down to where it was originally, there they are. Those are the Minox. These are the things that will eat stuff off conveyor belts and feed the hives. So there we go. No more Minox. Everybody can settle a little bit, because I mean, I knew that I didn't have that big of an issue. So it's just a matter of, you know, showing. I wanted to have that illustrated. I wanted to show that off just because, you know, I typically don't like having Minox spawn in my game, because who knows what sort of havoc they wreak. But yeah, we're gonna jump into it here. There's a few other things that I could automate, but you know, I think I've automated them once before. So like basic belt crafter into conveyor crafter. These actually don't need power, but it's like copper, tin, and more copper, basically, is what this is. And I've got copper and tin right next to one another here. So I could automate this with relative ease. But one of the things I'm thinking of, instead of, you know, doing a spaghetti belt system, starting a bus system that has these components on there. So we would have lightweight machine housings and primary upgrade modules and lithium coils and maybe some servo motors and maybe not batteries, but as we add things, you know, the titanium casings, the gold foil, the secondary upgrade modules, those sorts of things can go on the bus, and you know, pretty much everything is derived from those. And I think that might be an interesting attempt at automating with the new system. I've done bus systems before, and I just needed to move the raw bars and do that. But now that we have so many different components, I think it might be easier to do the actual components. So like this crafter, you know, we have lightweight machine housings, gears, servo motors, and copper wire, and that would make macerators. And if all those could be on a sort of bus system. Now I'm not sure which direction the bus would go, because we got the big ship right there, and we've got big coal over there, and gigantic copper vein over there. So I'm not super sold on that. I'm not sure where I would go with it. And then if we needed the bars, I could do, you know, something with bars. I would like to get some hoppers automated, but right now let's move on to bigger and better things. Namely, I need to get gold started. Crafting. So let's grab some batteries. Come over here. I think gold, we're gonna go this way with it. This way we've got power, so grab all of these. Okay, so if we go this way with it, that means, let's see, how do we want to do this? We're going to eventually need a lot of gold. A lot of gold. So I want to, I'm sort of building this right now without any sort of organization or plan for growing it. Ooh, copper wire. Look at that. I actually need some copper wire. Copper wire. Thank you. Pyrothermic.
Crafting.
So, power there, fuel on the side, and finally, where is it? Show yourself. Show yourself. Where is, I know, there's, oh, there, okay, good. Okay, so power-wise, I kind of want to start getting into these distribution splitters. If we look at this, distribution splitter right here. I've actually got one, so let's take a peek at this thing. So I would like to put it. Where's the best way to orient this thing? So if we look at the distribution splitter, there it is. you can see it's got... I'm not sure. Okay, so insert delete. Wow, that's interesting. Continuous over. I'm not sure what's going on here. So we're going to. Can we? I don't know if we can, but on our streams, I haven't really been using this all that much. I haven't gotten a whole lot of practice. So we need input, change flow. So we need, there we go, input on that side. And I'm not sure what that says. Secondary. So if we put this down here and home end, input A. I know there's a way to do this. I just don't know the exact commands. Plus, this thing is on its side, so it's kind of hard to see. So, I want this. I'm thinking... input B. I don't know where B is. Output secondary. Input definitely needs to be there. Output A overflow. Continuous is B. So that's the down. And A is overflow. And then okay, I'm not sure. Overflow, continuous. Well, as long as it works. It seems to be working. I like things that work. It's a good mod. Really good mod. Pity you can't change the texture to actually put the labels on the machine. That would help. Okay, so we have a need for another 100 slot hopper. So let's see what that's going to cost us. Get another one of these.
Crafting.
Remove. Let's toggle sharing on. Let's do this. There we go. And now we can use our regular hoppers for add only. Ooh, this guy's still heating up. Okay. So now we finally have some gold coming in. And we can move, I think our gold foil crafter. No, Mark II laser. I think gold foil is right over here. Yes, gold foil crafter right here. So yeah, everything, I'm slowly moving everything that's up there down to here. And the next big step is this thing. And we have crystal clocks that need to be made. So this is important. I need to get the clockmaker down, and I need to make a ton of clocks so I can upgrade our enriching to actual infusing coal and double the output of power yet again. Okay, so we have a gold foiler somewhere in this mess. Where would you be? That's rack rail. What's that? Oh, I got a biomass. Oh yeah, we need to go down to get some biomass. We need to start thinking about that. Okay, so it wants attached hoppers. Let's give it a hopper. 2 gold wire. It wants 2 gold wire. So let's we're going to do remove only. Now we're gonna need a ton of gold wire. Now that I think about this, in order to make like Tricky's hoppers and missiles and all of the advanced late game stuff, we're gonna need a ton of gold wire. So I'm thinking getting those 2 going. We can put both of these on gold wire, and then let's have gold wire filter into there. We're gonna filter into it again, so we get a little bit of backlog, like so. And then this can be remove only. And this thing doesn't need power. Glorious. And this is going to be add only. So now we got gold foil, and we have a little bit of gold wire, and we have an expandable set of gold wire as well. We can always add more to these. I'm actually not sure. These seem to be keeping up. Maybe a slight increase, but we're gonna worry about that later. Okay, manufacturing. We want hardened blocks. I swear I've done this already. Hardened blocks. We're gonna do precision. Let's get this one and just compare them. So we want 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have alloyed block. We have hardened block, which isn't too fancy. I think it's like iron and nickel, I want to say. And then we have the precision alloyed block right here. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, okay, nickel and titanium, and bars, not anything special. The alloyed block is one of those plus 4 gold, or the precision is skipping this entirely and going right into the gold foil. So it's basically one bar of each, instead of 1 bar of those, 4 bars of gold. Basically just one material of each. That way we don't need to actually move bars around, which is good. And the hardened blocks, we're going to need those anyway for other things. I'm going to put these away. Doink, 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 doink. And let's see, I want to also put, yeah, I do have another coil or charger in there. Okay. We want to put away the alloyed block assembler, and we're going to use the precision version of that. Okay, so we're going to need the gold foils. We are going to need the secondary upgrade modules, and we're going to need the titanium housing. How about that? They're all right here. Glorious. So I want that, and that, and that, and that. Where is a good spot for this. Yes, I know there's a battery right here, but this is meant to be a temporary thing. We could borrow power from this guy. So let's put that down. Let's get him a beam O power. And then we can put space windows in there. And let's do precision. And it's 15 power per second, which is fine because that laser can do 40, no problem. And this is gonna want 3 inputs. So 1, 2, 3. Well, that's not what I wanted to put down. 1, 2, 3. So remove. Oh. Add. So these, the alloyed machine blocks, actually get used in like the batteries and I think the lasers, but I don't have those unlocked. So the batteries, the Mark III batteries and the Mark III laser, both use these blocks, and so we're gonna want quite a few of these. So let's get a little bit of storage out. Okay, so these things we can put in right in here. Okay, gold foil. Obviously going to come in from over here. This is kind of shenanigans right now. But I need this stuff. This is slow as molasses here. I might need another one of these. Like, it would be nice to have another one. Gold foil crafter.
Crafting.
And down. No, down. There you go. Okay, so that is going to help. And then let's do that. Really push some wire in there. I'm glad those don't take power. That would have been a mess. Okay. So now we have all of these, and now we need the titanium plate, which is actually right in line. Honestly, didn't actually plan for that, but it's perfect. All right, what's the craft time on these? Wow, that was actually pretty long craft time. 8 seconds for that one machine. Okay. So the next thing is the hardened blocks, and we're gonna want those like right in here somewhere. So let's put those right in here. I wanted to get these blocks made today, and we're right at the end of the episode, so we are right in that window. I need some more hoppers.
Crafting.
Okay. What power per second are you? I can maybe borrow some power from over here. Oh yeah. Ah. There we go. And now let's get him happy. So he's gonna want the nickel and the titanium. Okay, so we're gonna want remove only on that, remove only on that, add only, add only. A little bit of buffer goes a long ways. So there's some more nickel, and then titanium we can actually pull right off of this. what's the craft time on this? Oh, super fast. Super duper fast. Wonder why this one is so long. I should, it's easy to edit this. Really easy. And you can expand this as well. You could add another layer of these. Should I do that just for funsies? What would another one of those precision ones cost? One of those. And then I've got some small storage hoppers, so that'll work. Although they don't work too well with machines, so I think I'm gonna forego that. I'm gonna put a chevron sign there. Let's put that there. Put that there. Put that there. And I want 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one's gonna go down in. This is going to be remove, 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 add, and then now this thing is going to want some power, and I think I'm not gonna go too crazy over this. I'm just gonna. I've been having a solar panel float around my inventory for the last, I don't know, several hours. If I can find it, there it is. So perfect 22.5. Now we should start seeing the crafts go in. All right, 1700. There was a craft right there. There's another one. Okay, so we definitely did double that up. Now, you could easily extend this line all the way up, but you'd need batteries. And you'd need to figure out how to get power in there with all these. So you'd probably have to do like a 2-to-1 zipper merge and like merge the nickel piece or secondary modules, merge those with the titanium and have that just go up. Not 100% sure how that would work with multiple levels, but you know, it is what it is. For some reason, we are really grinding through the titanium here. All right. Well, that's going to have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.